हेलो 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 मेरे प्यारे भाई लोग, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। भाई कैसे हैं आप लोग? चलो भाई, आज का अपन पहला गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज लेट हो गए काफी, लेकिन कोई ना, लेट्स रिकवर इट, रिकवर आवर टाइम। ऑलवेज स्टार्ट विद अल्काइन डिफेंस। पिनिंग क्वीन, कैसलिंग। Another knight activates. Push. Hmm. I think knight attacks queen. I can take this pawn by just taking this knight. So right now he will defend his queen. And if he try to attack my knight, I'll take his knight first. We got a pawn. Yes, we got a pawn. Okay, we didn't got a pawn. He secured it. That's great, man. Let's attack on another pawn. Okay, what I can do is first attack his queen. Queen has one square only. Then knight attacks queen again. Knight attacks queen from a5. I'll take that pawn. Knight takes pawn. Bishop takes. Another knight takes. And queen takes knight. Bishop takes pawn. Attack his rook. And I can take on his rook. Okay, let's do it. Got exchange up. No, he's planning for bishop. So I think queen back to defend this pawn. And he was planning bishop to d4, and I'll be in trouble after that. So that's why. I need to give him back exchange. So I lost a piece. Whew. Okay. I think that's a mistake. This is design. This was a blunder actually, not a big blunder. Chalo, let's restart. No problem. So I'm little bit weak in the end game, I think. So I need to improve my end game. Now b4, b5. I'll offer him rook exchange because after that I do have a fork. Although there is no fork, but at least I can plan to take this c7 in future. He just took it. ठीक है. Okay, knight check. King sits here. Not working. Take his knight. Just go for check. Let's just go for check first, kicking his king back. And let's not exchange rooks. He cannot push pawn forward. Knight will take it. But he's +1 that I need to take care. भाई फेस रिवील कब करोगे? Good question. Soon. There is knight check. King goes forward. Hmm, I don't want to exchange. King to stop pawn on h4. अरे मैग्नस कोई टूर्नामेंट करा रहा है क्या अभी? Need to check, brother. I am not sure. Welcome to the stream. If he try to move his rook, I'll go for those pawns. Let's go. This is winning. How to improve 1432 to 1800? Just keep on playing. If it's just 1800, then I think you need to learn the lesson of the openings which you are already playing. If you are playing Scandinavian defense, try to go through the lessons of that, and your game will definitely improve. And try to do not make any mistakes in endgame, limited mistakes in the endgame. And yep, that's it. Yeah, I can make a pawn push. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. Let's play a waiting move. Pawn push. I think this is a draw. Nothing can be done here. Balacharis. What's that? After 1800 Elo, chess coaching is best career. I don't think so. You at least need to reach 2100 if you want to have a good understanding of chess and want to teach someone. So you should at least try to reach 2100. Then you can go for chess career. Come on, yeah, this is raw. Let's go. It's a draw. Moving on to next game. This time we are going to win. Alpine's defense normal variation. If knight goes forward, rook will activate. What I can do is activate bishop, go for check. Suggest some opening preparation best books. I think if you want to prepare openings, you should read this book. I have it on my desk. It's a complete book of chess strategy. Go through this. It contains all the openings, uh, like what is the pattern and what is the variation. So you will have at least good knowledge of openings and a mid game from where you can continue your journey. You'll find this book on Amazon. Okay, I can now go for long castle. So I will have triple attack on this pawn. That's queen, knight, and after long castle it will be rook. He has double support. If we try to push this pawn, I can simply go back on h6. Okay, he wants knight exchange. If we bring his bishop out, I'll place my bishop on f6. Okay, I can just go for check and take that pawn. Check, king goes in. At least give him check. King goes. King did not goes in. I thought king will go in. Okay, I can just take on this pawn, and if bishop in between, king queen can sit on g6. Yes, another free pawn. I can now go for knight activation also to go for check to take that pawn. No, 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 no. Cannot go for check because let's take bishop back and we'll try to trap his rook. If pawn push, queen takes it. Now I can directly king goes to take rook, or maybe check first. Let's go for take his rook. King takes his rook. Let's go, guys. Easy peasy. Moving on to next 10 minutes. If you guys like the games, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have not already subscribed, please hit that like button. We need your support. Let's make it 600 subscriber today. We have 594, 6 more to go. Come on, guys. 11 of you are watching. You can hit that subscribe button. Thank you, Satyam bhai. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Masters Pass. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. He's going for everything exchange. Push on f6 so his knight cannot activate. He does not have any light square kind of thing. So that's why I just pushed f6. I'll go for long castle now. So I can attack his king side, like he's going for short castle. I'll go for long castle and plan to attack short castle by h5, h4, and then g5, g4. Okay, he's also, no, he's not planning. I thought he's planning for a long castle, but he didn't did that. Play with me, please. I'll take it so that I can open up the rook fight. So his plan is to place knight on g6. Let's stop that by playing rook to g8. Okay. Uh, I think king is the best defender for this pawn because I need my rook for doubling up on g5. I'll offer him bishop exchange. After exchange, I can place rook on e6 for now. For instance, attack his rook and double it up on g5. Attack his knight. Rook attacking knight can take that free pawn. Hello with the free pawn. Now I think knight defending pawn and I'll activate another rook. Yes. Because knight is not doing anything. If I try to activate knight, it will take two moves. If I take knight back and activate rook, yes, I can do that. Let's take knight back and activate rook on g8, and I can double it up because there we have good attack. Or I can just go for check and take that rook. Now I can activate knight again. Activating knight on f6 because there is nothing on c6, nothing from c6. Offering him knight exchange so I can defend the pawn. And if he does not take knight, I can just go for check and activate my knight on the good square. And if he tried to defend the pawn, I can just give him fork. Okay, knight attacks rook, knight check, and knight can sit on f4. Knight check, knight sits on f4. Okay, knight check. If king try to defend that pawn, Although knight can defend that pawn, but knight check, knight on f4, rook takes pawn, rook takes pawn with check, and rook defending knight. Rook check. If king goes here, knight can move anywhere else. If king tried to be on the same file and try to attack rook, okay. Take check with rook. Rook is defending knight. Defending rook. There is check. Is there any check? Check. Okay. Rook check. D7 game finished. Okay. So do I need to give up my knight only? Is that the only option which I have? Rook attacking knight. Knight moves. Check, and I can at least take a pawn. Okay, I need to move in. Is he cheating? I don't know, yaar. He's cheating, I think. It is not possible. Let's review this game. He played with 91% accuracy, but at least made one blunder. I don't know. Seriously? So, let's move on to another game. He made one blunder that was just a pawn loss blunder. Whatever. So, Scandinavian defense closed. Let's go. You didn't accept challenge. Wait, brother. Let's complete some target first. After that, I'll accept your challenge. Queen to h4. Queen to h3. Bishop on d2. Not a free pawn. If he takes on e4, knight takes e4, attacking bishop, and I'll just, okay, offering exchange of everything. I do have hope. Attacking queen and fork. There is queen take, and his queen cannot attack my knight directly. So maybe I can just take on this pawn back. Let's go, guys. This is winning. There is no queen defending mate. There is no rook defending mate. There is knight sacrifice, but okay, he has this move. But I do have one more move, that is rook on f2. Again, threat for mate. There's no defense to this. To this, there was, okay. I can just sack my rook or take with knight because anything will be mate into. Let's move on to another game. Come on, guys! Hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed. We need to complete 600 subscriber today. Let's do it, guys. He'll push g4. Plan is to pin my queen. Bishop check, knight activates. Bishop takes knight. Pawn takes it. Queen attacking bishop is not working. Let's activate knight on a6. Plan is to play queen on b5 to go for pawn take. Oh, I actually missed. So I can just give him check and I can take his bishop. What? I missed that. Take his bishop because there is if rook takes. We have rook take. This is winning. Just take his knight also, or just offer him queen exchange. Just take his knight, and knight activates on c4. This is going to be mate in 2, 3. Okay, he's fine with checkmate, but he does not want to defend. Let's go, guys. Moving on to another game. So we just need to find out the critical moves in the mid game, and I think we can do it. If we are able to find out the some critical moves in the mid game, we can successfully win the games. So we have to be focused in the mid game, not at the starting. What's the stat? I think we should target 2300 in rapid, 2200 in blitz, and in bullet. I don't want to keep any target. Not good, not that good with bullets. So I can go for mate threat. He can just he'll just push this pawn. Okay, let him push. Takes. What he's doing, I don't know. What was that rook on b8? Bishop attacking rook. Come on, take your rook back. If he does push pawn, I'll take my bishop back. Knight defending bishop and attacking this way also. I think he's going to take it now. If he takes my bishop, should I go for check? No, I don't think that works. You can use queen and knight for mate. Yes, I can, but plan is to go on h6, but h6 is not working because if I try to go on h6, he can offer queen exchange either from e7, either from e5, and also he can just push his king forward, king to g7, after which my king queen cannot be placed on h6. That's why I'm not moving my queen right now. I'm just waiting for him with and trying to do that in tempo, with tempo, like I can queen can sit on g5, but with attack on something, so I can place my queen on h6, threat for mate after that. So let's see, because if I directly place my queen on g5, he can just play king to g7 and nothing after that. And if I push f4, I need to, there will be force queen exchange. He can just push place his queen on e7 and I have to take it for force because there is no other move if I just push on f4. Hello, hello, bhai. Welcome to the stream. Let's see what he does. That's why I'm just waiting. Then qh4, then maybe f4 e5. QH4, his queen will take my queen. I do not have any other option. If I do F4, queen on E7, black queens on E7. I'm thinking we have to do it, but in some other way. Like queen on G5 is force now. Uh, and his queen king on G7 is force. I can play knight on F5. Threat is check and play my knight to threat for mate. So king on G7 because if he does not does that, I can simply mate him. If we try to activate knight, I can attack it by just F4. And after he takes my bishop, I'll play queen on H5, H6. And if we try to defend his knight, there is knight on G5. Now I think I should go on H4 and push F4 with tempo, that is attack on queen, and then on F5. Because if I go to H6, there is queen exchange offer from G7. That's a lot. I do have F4, but again the queen sits on is a force exchange. What about knight on E4? I think I should go with G4, waiting move for now to avoid his king to sit on H5. And now I can push on F4. G4, F4 is more aggressive, maybe. Yes. Knight on G5. Knight on G5, pawn push. Knight needs to go back. Nothing after that. We are just saving that for a future move. What do you do for a living? I am IT engineer. Sorry, rook to G1. Now we have this pawn push, and this is winning now. Come on, let's go. So G4 was best. Attack his queen now, and that's a check. Check, but nothing after that. Check, king goes back. How I can kick his queen? Okay, wait, there is this pawn push also which is coming in next move, and this knight cannot be defended after that. So maybe I need to play knight on f4 right now, so knight can sit back after bishop activation. After this, my plan is to play knight on d5. Okay, there is a fork. Okay, you can also offer exchange from. Maybe just a pawn push will save everything. Pawn push, knight takes bishop, pawn takes it back. Still, what after that? Takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. Bishop takes pawn, pawn takes, not working. I think pawn push is forced for now. Cannot stop him to take my bishop, and pawn takes knight. Knight to d3. Wait, rook on d2 and rook to d3. Okay, let's activate it. Rook to d1 and rook to d3. If he does pawn push, I do not have any problem in that. Yes, let's go rook to d3, and I can push f3 after that. Push on f3 after that. And that's how I lose this game because nothing is working here. Lost my checkmate. Knight to e5. That was a great move. Great game, I think. I should review this. I just kept on waiting. He started eating everything. Brilliant. I made one blunder. That was bishop goes back. I should have taken that pawn because after this pawn lost, I start to lose a game. Anyways, simple mistakes, but learning is important. आज 2273 तक आया और था और अभी 2263 है. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं ब्रो. Let's keep on growing. I want this. ठीक है. Scandinavian defense. I beat a GM with 97% and brilliant move. Great, great buddy. क्या बात है भाई. स्ट्रीमर टैग भी मिल गया क्या? स्ट्रीमर टैग के बाद डायमंड मेंबरशिप फ्री में मिलती है क्या? ओ सही फिर तो. फ्री मेंबरशिप. सही भाई. ग्रेट. If rook here, knight takes pawn, pawn takes, bishop takes with check and take his rook. Okay, rook takes bishop. There is rook check. King moves to f file, f1. No, rook takes bishop is not possible. Let him take with rook check. King will go on f1. After that, there is queen take, but I'm also going to create problems for him. So mate in one. I cannot go for check also. Looks like a losing position. I didn't calculate it that. Queen check is mate. Q to d8 check. Although I could also save it from h4, but what kind of saving is that saving? Like check, check, pawn push, still it's a mate. King moved to e1. There was a queen check. Queen can sit in between, but after that there was a rook. He would have gone for check, king to f1. I should have given a try at least. Yes, even if he signed the material. Anyway, so let's move on to another game. Q d1, bishop to a5. Giving my bishop. So I can just go for check and take his rook. Check tha kuch. He's fine with that. Knight to b3 to take on that pawn. Q d1 नहीं था पहली बार d8. d1 नहीं था पहली बार d8. अच्छा उल्टा बोल दिया. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. This plan is knight on c2. Knight takes. Queen is not going forward. Yeah. Anyways, not here. Not here. Not here. Anyways, let's activate queen, and I'll go for long castle. So in maybe now or later I can place my rook on e1. Although queen is defending that square, but Just a try. Maybe I could have taken on. Arey yaar, I missed this. I could have taken that pawn with knight, and if knight takes, there was queen takes knight. Lodi ka bell. Let's see what he's going to do now. Attack his queen. Pawn push does not work. Attack his queen, so I can place my rook. Maybe now a little on e5. Bishop on g7. Don't want to exchange queens. Hello, hello, inspiration. Welcome to the stream. Great one. So resign. That was a blunder. Hello, Gulshan bhai. Welcome to the stream. Come on, yaar. What are we doing? Everyone is playing like 2600. Anyways, it's frustrating. Seriously frustrating. Now we have to gain 50 more points. You have to do meditation. I do not have time for anything. Bullet and Rapid. He's also playing like a bullet. Yeah, you are right. He does. Not now. G4, I mean. Pawn to G4. Yes. If knight takes, rook check and double it up. If bishop takes, if bishop takes, bishop on E2, offering exchange. After takes, there will be knight on E6. Okay, he's offering queen exchange. Okay, after queen takes, bishop takes, knight takes, rook check, and another rook can join. And if king tries to go forward, it's a mate in one. I'm not good. What happened, bro? Okay, so it's a check. King has option forward, and that was mate. Let's go. He resigned. Yeah, it was mate in two. Alkine's defense again. It's red T opening. Queen pawn symmetrical variation. What's wrong? Sorry, I lost 500 rating in 5 days. Oh my god, brother. Okay.